everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video and I have been wanting to do this video but I just haven't. So it is what's on my iPhone, and I have the iPhone 6 and I got this a little over a year ago, and I have just actually I don't even know because before it just used to be black. My back is silver, I think, or maybe I don't even know if it's silver or space gray. I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go through all the apps and fun stuff that I have on my phone. It's not a whole lot, but I find these videos super interesting and fun to watch. So if you want to see what's on my iPhone, then keep on watching. So first off, I want to start off by saying that my phone is just the iPhone 6, as I told you guys. And I have a spec case on it. I've had this since I got my iPhone actually, and I absolutely love it. It's like a purple and blue combination, and since it is over a year old, it is starting to crack in certain places, but the plastic is so strong that it actually hasn't broken, and I haven't cracked my phone ever, so knock on wood, hopefully that never happens. But this is just what it looks like, simple, okay? So on my lock screen for now, I just have a winter background as it is January and cold where I live, so we do get snow. It's just some pine trees, have a combination. So once you get to my home screen, I just have some apps. I have messages, calendar, photos, camera, notes. What I do really like to put in my notes is some filming ideas and some video ideas for the future. And I like to do some to-do lists and stuff like that on there. Reminders, which actually really comes in handy if you really need to remember something for school, for work, for something totally random. It really actually does help. You just add it, set a specific time or date, and it goes off when you need to remember. Settings, obviously, App Store, YouTube app, gotta have it. I mean, come on. YouTube is the best, and I love to watch all my favorite YouTubers while I get ready for certain things. Instagram, I love Instagram. I love following some of my favorite YouTubers and celebrities and friends, of course. PicStitch, which is just an app to put together collages for Instagram. Contacts, which just comes with the phone. Snapchat, I really like Snapchat. I like looking at what my friends are up to, and I like to also look at the Cosmopolitan and BuzzFeed Snapchat stories. Shazam, which is a really cool app. I'll actually go into it. I don't know if you're familiar with Shazam, but oops, something's coming out. Oh, Zayn's new song that came out today, Pillow Talk. I actually haven't heard it yet, but I do love One Direction, but I don't know about the Zayn song. Anyways, got off topic there. So if you want to Shazam, you basically just touch this button and it says listening. And so if you're in a store or a restaurant and you hear a really cool song and you're like, ooh, I want this song, like I want to download this, but I have no idea who it's by or what the title is called, you just press this button and you want to make sure it's loud enough if you can control the volume, and it will actually sense and detect what the song's name and artist is. So it's really, really cool. And then you can go to My Shazam Tags and look at what you tagged so far, which is really cool. And then you can, download whatever song that you want. Pinterest, I love Pinterest. I love to look at makeup inspiration. I love to look at outfit inspirations. And of course, workouts and stuff like that. Maps, I like using this as my GPS. I personally don't like to use a car GPS as much just because I feel like it's a little more complicated. Videos, just any music videos that come with songs, or if you buy a music video, which isn't as popular now, obviously. Health app, I like to look at this. I think it's pretty cool just to see how many steps you get and miles and floors. Obviously, it's probably not going to be as accurate as a Fitbit or something like that, but if you are interested in getting a Fitbit, it's really cool to start off with just looking at this, and that kind of maybe gets you motivated to get more steps in a day. iTunes Store, FaceTime, just the weather app that comes with the phone, Spotify, which is actually probably a week-old app for me, and my sisters absolutely loved it, and it's a music app, so I decided I would get it. So basically what you do, obviously I'm not an expert on it just because I haven't had it super long, but I just added some artists that I really like, but I actually haven't bought their albums on iTunes or anything like that. But you can add artists or songs or playlists and stuff like that, and you can go to an artist, let's say Sam Smith. You can add albums to this and press shuffle play, and I really like it. It's a nice way to find new artists and just find some great music. The Netflix app, in case maybe you're just doing a light walk on the treadmill and you want to watch Netflix, or if you don't have a laptop, or if you're too lazy to get a laptop, then you can watch Netflix on your phone or wherever. If you're maybe like on the go somewhere, that's nice. The Gmail app, just for emails, phone, mail, which is from my other email. Safari Music just comes with the phone, obviously. My next page, I have a folder, and it's actually labeled with this little guy. You can't see because of my other background, but he is thinking, and he has Z's because he is sleeping. This is the boring folder, basically, in a nutshell, that I don't really use these apps very often. So calculator, clock, honestly I use the alarm clock on my iHome the most. I do sometimes use this clock on weekends if I need to get up or for the summer, but honestly I don't use that alarm too often. Game Center, Compass, voice memos, stocks, wallet, podcasts, tips. I have another page. Mostly apps that come with the iPhone. iBooks, Watch, Find Friends, News, and Bitmoji, which I do use Bitmoji a lot on my keyboard. You just add it, but honestly I don't need to go into the app that often, so I just added it in there because why not? I'm not using it that much. Period tracker, you can just track when your period was and when it began, when it ended, and when your next period is supposed to start, which is really convenient. You don't have to track that anywhere else. It just kind of does the work for you. Birthdays, the birthday app, which is really nice, so you never forget a birthday. It is nice.